Welcome to our first episode of property management. Today we're going to be looking step by step into what property management is all about and various factors that you need to look into, especially if you're going to be going into this career. You can use these principles in your property or in your daily lives when you're managing your own homes, or if you have commercial buildings under your portfolio. So with regards to property management, the main thing is to achieve the objectives of the owner. When you are in property management, there would be an agreement between the owner and the managing agent. So that agreement will iron out the duties, responsibilities, duration of appointment, remuneration, reporting, procedures, etc. That will be entailed between the landlord and the managing agent. For a property owner or landlord, the reasons for them appointing a property management company would be to achieve financial objectives. That would be the income and expenses of the property, operational, which is your maintenance, and also the risk part of it. So risk analysis, how they mitigate, avoid risk, and also communication. So always constantly informing the landlord of the happenings within their property. The advantages of property management are property maintenance. Your property is always maintained, up to date, and there's always people checking what needs to be fixed, what needs to be repaired, what needs to be replaced. Property management also increases occupancy in your property. They fill up vacant spaces. They reduce tenant turnover. So what that means is that if you have a commercial property, tenants stay in the building for much longer. So they would sign a 1 year or 2 year, 3 year or 5 year lease, sometimes even 10 year. So when you have a high tenant turnover, that means you have new tenants in your premises every 3 to 6 months. Property management, you improve tenant relations when you're working in that space. Another advantage is maintenance of property records. You can have a track record of everything that's happening within your property. Another advantage is expense analysis, financial reporting, and management counseling. So there's 7 major areas to manage in property management. The first being leasing. This deals with all the agreements that the tenants go into and negotiations thereof. Tenant administration, knowing when leases are going to expire, which leases to renew, which tenants to vacate, and collection of debt. Risk management would be to enforce security, to notice trends within the property, if the rentals are going up or down, and any other possible threats that the property might be under. Maintenance, day-to-day maintenance, scheduled maintenance, and planned maintenance and reactive maintenance are some of the benefits of having a property manager on site to be able to attend to any faults that can occur within your premises. Management of expenses. So a property management company will always try find ways of managing expenses, either repairing things earlier than to repair them later, where it's going to be more costlier to fix. Such things could be management of expenses. Budgeting, record keeping, and reporting. That's another major area that property management look into. The reason for looking at budgeting is that you can give the landlord a forecast of how much they could make within their property. Following the forecast, they can always monitor how the variance between the budget and what they've wanted to achieve when they're projecting the budget. And for reporting purposes, they could use those financials for the company or the landlord to notice how far their investment is. And lastly, the 7th major area to manage is marketing. Marketing your property. The more well-known your property is, it is easier for tenants to come and want to rent out space, you have a higher foot traffic within your mall. It creates a more conducive business environment for the property, whereby the tenants are happy with them generating high revenues, and also the landlord is also satisfied because they will be collecting rentals on time from the various tenants within the center. Another thing that you need to know, especially if you're going to go into property management as a career, is a property management plan. A property management plan is a financial and operational strategy for an ongoing management of a property. That is very key that you should know that. So a property management plan will entail regional analysis, neighborhood analysis, property analysis, market analysis, a recommended plan, financing, and evaluation. So a regional analysis would look at population statistics and trends, major employers in the area, average income and employment data, description of transportation facilities, supply and demand trends, economic base of the city, and future economic prospects. Neighborhood analysis, boundaries and land usage, local building codes and regulations, transportation and utilities, the economy, the supply and demand, and neighborhood amenities and facilities. Property analysis would speak solely to your subject property, so whereby you look at the physical condition, the management level, the financial condition of the property. Number 4, market analysis would deal with your competition, your local housing, economic trends, demographics, and rental analysis within the area. Recommended plan would have 3 factors, where 1 is propose a physical renovations, management, new systems to be implemented, and lastly financial, so the discounted cash flow of the property. And then when you look at point number 6 in property management plan, financing. Internal financing. Internal financing would be money the landlord would invest into the property, and secondly, external financing, which would be done by an outside source, whereby it could be a bank or new equity investors. In management plan, you have evaluations, which is the present market value of the property and also the estimated future market value of the property. That is it for today with regards to our episode on property management. We'll go into other aspects of property management. Thank you for watching. So wherever you are, good day, good afternoon, or good morning, depending on what time you're watching the show. Thank you.